same with anything. Like raw is going to be more potent for you and more therapeutic. So then I was thinking, what could I add to it to make it actually taste good, where I can get it in me,
right,
in that high quantity. Because eating 4 toes of garlic
a day,
even, like I can't do it very well. Like I don't know how people do it. I mean,
right.
My ex father-in-law, he would do it just like he would eat it with an apple.
Oh yeah. With the garlic oil, I think you gave me the recipe to just boil garlic oil, right? Like cook it. I can't remember, or maybe I found it somewhere else.
I know that kind of recipe for making thing for ears.
Yeah, ear
section. I've done it for that.
Yeah, and like then you put like a dropper. You can actually drink it, but when you make that, it's not as strong, right? Because it's like cooked.
Right. If it's cooked, it's not as strong, and it's may not be as powerful, as therapeutic.
Right.
So I just came up with this, thinking, well, honey. I know by my throat reacts positively to honey, but horribly to sugar. So honey will soothe the sore throat, but sugar will just make the stuff just grow more, and not, whatever it is, strep throat or whatever it is, it's on there. They like sugar, but the honey doesn't seem to make it worse. And then the peppers to unlock the properties of the turmeric, which I'm sure you've heard before.
Pepper and turmeric
together. You have to have pepper, to get the curcuma.
Yeah.
Pepper unlocks the property. And I don't even know why. Like I haven't studied it, but apparently that's what they all say. You have to have pepper with turmeric to get the benefits of the turmeric. And pepper is beneficial too. But it's basically unlocking the properties of the turmeric, and then putting it all together. Lemon is just generally, I have to look again what does lemon do, but lemon is, I guess, probably has a vitamin C in it, and it's just generally good for your body.
Right.
When you feel something coming on.
And it helps with liver detoxing and stuff like that. So
these three are anti-inflammatories, strong anti-inflammatories. The lemon, what would it be?
It's acidic, like
but it turns basic inside of you.
Yeah, because I know my family deals with arthritis and gout and stuff like that, and I know having lemon every day or apple cider vinegar every day helps with the pH, like
pH balance.
Yeah, in your body.
But it's also like with colds and sore throats. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I have to look it up again.
I know lemon's just one of those things you should have all the time.
Yeah. So so this is what I do with the garlic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you call that. Is that little like finely chopped, I guess?
Minced, right?
Minced, but it's not, you don't want to do a garlic press.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. So that would be, oops.
I think it's called minced.
That's minced. Okay. So garlic pressed is pressed. Fun, I guess.
Yeah, because it squeezes the juices out, right? It's
you don't
want to mash it.
We don't want that. And you want them small enough. Like this is just ends up being good because it's not too much. Like you don't want to get a huge chunk where you feel like you have to chew it and then you have this burst of flavor too. That's a good size. And the same, I'm going to do basically the same thing with this. So and it's actually easier to cut it after it's been frozen, so it's good. So I don't ever cut it all the way through. I just like cut it almost through so it stays together.
And you use the peel too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I didn't really look to see if it needed washing or anything like that. That might go off or something. But I never taken it.
Okay.
I wash it.
Right.
I should have washed it before.
It looked pretty clean to me.
Yeah, that might be just a little bit of dirt on it. So, I never peel it.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never peeled it.
Yeah, peeling ginger is always, I know, it's always a pain to try to peel the ginger.
I can't be bothered. And I like the peel on it. And I just leave it on. So then thinly sliced that way, and then I thinly sliced it this way. And frozen ginger does work much better than fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh is very sinewy.
Right, it has all the hairs and stuff.
And they somehow get softened or something. So that's like, it's still held together on one end, and then I just go. So it's basically the same.
I've made this once, I think it wasn't last year, it was the year before when you gave me the recipe.
Mm-hmm.
But seeing how your cutting skills makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, well, I thought, I should be able to do this in that little bullet thing, but it gets them to be a paste instead of
right
little chunks. So then I'll do the same thing with this one. This one, did it get washed? Did any washing?
The turmeric?
Yeah. It was from your.
It's from my plant. It's fine. Yeah, it's good.
Okay. So then I'm gonna do the same. So that's that.
Wow.
And
this all goes into one size, like this much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's potent, isn't it?
Yeah, and if you want to press this.
Squeeze this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this was a small lemon.
Yeah.
You can use the other one too if you want. You don't have to, but you can.
Okay.
I think we can just taste it though with one, and then if you want to add the other one, we can add it easily later. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this guy. Yeah.
And do you mix it in a bowl first, or
no, I just mix it right in.
You mix it in there?
But I thought before I put it in there, I will take a picture. Okay.
Of all the prep. The different piles of prep.
Yep. So going back to the story of it, I was thinking, how can I make all of these potent raw anti-inflammatories taste good and palatable to get them in the quantity that's necessary for their therapeutic activity.
Yeah.
And
be budget friendly, right?
And budget. Well, yeah, budget.
Because you don't want to buy all the golden milk, like all these.
Yeah, and I can make it fresh as I need it.
Brands that are making theirs.
It's a bit of work, but it's a work of love for your family.
Yeah.
And for yourself. It can't literally ask for it. Like when he feels that kind of feeling.
Yeah.
He asked for it this year already. I already made it. And Shanna, of course, doesn't appreciate it. I was hoping it would work for her. I had to force her to eat it, and she wasn't able to eat the quantity that would help when she had those ear infections.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to get her to eat it. She would only do like a half teaspoon. And this is like, you have to eat a half.
I wonder if it was like, she doesn't like peanut butter and jelly.
She doesn't like peanut butter.
Because I wonder if it would work as like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or something.
Yeah, it probably could. Like you can try it out on your kids because they don't mind peanut butter, right?
Yeah, Taylor just started eating peanut butter. She didn't really like it much, but she'll only have peanut butter bread. She won't like have the jelly with it.
Really? That's interesting.
She might like this because peanut butter and honey.
I think she's tasted it before.
But I'm using almond butter, so I don't know. She's not really into the almond butter yet. Too much.
Okay, so then that's that.
I do the other one of these.
Yep. The juice of one lemon.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So, still have the whole. Oh, I moved this over. Garlic. That's ginger and that's turmeric. Okay. Get closer there to where they were. See there. Next picture is so. Did you want a video with it?
I already started the video.
I didn't know the video.
I can edit now.
All right.
I just wanted to have the whole process.
I guess that's better that way.
Yeah.
Hopefully I wasn't standing in my way.
No, you were fine.
Okay.
No, I just thought, well, I might as well have it all, and then I can edit out parts we don't want.
All right, sounds good.
Yes.
So
and then you don't have to say everything twice.
Perfect. I was good. Let me get the rest of these seeds out.
Yeah.
or maybe they won't go if I pour it in it. So now we're just gonna mix everything up into the little jam jar. So I like to get even the pulp.
Want to move this way so you're not headless?
Oh, sure.
The headless.
I didn't mind being headless.
Oh.
Is that better? Yeah. I like to get the pulp in there. But if you don't like it, then you don't have to. But I like to get. I just basically don't have to get
part, right?
Mm-hmm.
The fiber.
It's kind of stuck. But as much of the pulp as you can get out. And then I'm going to put each of these in. So it's,
I need to open this.
The chopped garlic, or the minced garlic, better word for it. And we used about 4 or 5 cloves, depending on the size. Okay. And then the minced ginger, about a 1-inch cube of ginger, chunk of ginger. Also minced.
I'm excited to eat this.
Yeah, it tastes so good. And then we have the turmeric, which is also about a 1-inch or 3/4-inch chunk. Also minced. In this one, if you don't have the raw, it's very easy to just use the 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, which we have here.
1 teaspoon. And then how much pepper?
So pepper, I never really measured. I just would take the pepper grinder and grind away. So I don't know. I just took the grinder and ground it fresh.
I'll get the fresh one
You
out.
have the fresh one?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
That's better, isn't it?
Yeah. So I just grind. Yeah. So we'll just. You want quite a bit, but it's probably maybe 1/8 or 1/4 teaspoon, something like that.
See, pepper was always one
I'd say
thing
that's
that I
enough.
didn't really like that much.
I'd say that's enough. So I'd bet it's probably like 1/8 of a teaspoon, if that.
Okay.
But just grind, and you can add more if you like more. Okay, and then now we're gonna add honey, and I really.
Do you measure?
I have in the past a little bit, but I just basically made it until it tasted good for my.
And then you just
taste
plop
buds.
this in there.
But we're just gonna do like a bunch of honey, probably. It might be 2 tablespoons, or maybe a 1/4 cup. I don't know.
Then you just mash this in there.
Right. We'll do a little bit more of that. Okay, that's good. So you're basically gonna try to fill it up, and I think we'll probably need a little bit more honey. But
what do you usually use to mash it together?
I just used a fork. Yeah, I did a fork. And I just start stirring and mashing and incorporating it. This is nice and thick. It looks good though.
Yeah.
So you can use any nut butter. You can use, this one is almond butter. And then at this point, I go and I taste it, and then I see, do I like it, or does it need more honey, or does it need maybe more lemon? This is kind of thick still, because that is very thick, I can tell.
Yeah, so maybe more lemon.
So maybe more lemon. But at least it's all nice and mixed. So we'll do the taste test now and see what we think.
Okay.
And really, it's about your individual taste.
Yeah.
So if you like it sweeter and think that you're just trying to get it into your body,
it's sweet.
You're looking like you're trying to get it into your body. That's all you're doing. In a fashion that tastes good.
I like it.
We'll see.
It might not be sweet enough for Tanner, but sweet enough for me.
For me,
it's lemony.
It's a little too thick.
To eat enough of it.
Well, yeah, because it's so thick. So maybe a little bit more lemon.
Okay.
Is what I would do. And probably a little bit more honey.
And you want fresh lemon, right?
Yes,
you fresh lemon. Want a lemon juice bottle.
No, you want fresh lemon, freshly pressed.
Yeah.
But this would be hard to eat that much of it because it is so thick.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you could put it on toast, but
Yeah. Toaster crackers.
it's still. I think it needs a little bit more honey and a little bit more liquid.
Okay.
So that would be good.
I do taste the lemon. I love lemon, so
Yeah. So honey.
can't go wrong with the vitamin C.
And if it's a larger lemon, then it's typically enough, just
Yeah,
one. But that was a very
small.
small one, so
I got a bite of garlic left over.
yeah.
That's a good one.
Was it one that Ashley made? Or what was
Yeah.
it?
It has ginger and turmeric in it, so it's a good
yummy.
wintertime soup.
Mhm.
Prevent the illness. I wonder where the kids went. Oh, they're there. They're so quiet.
Yeah, I thought they would come in and
Okay,
interrupt our
so
video.
I know, I know. I thought for sure we'd have some screaming and crying in this video.
So that's, you can see that's easier to like
Spread or
that's
eat,
easier to eat
swallow.
if you're just going to take spoonfuls of it.
You don't have to chew it.
Yeah, you know, it's not as sticky in your mouth. So before it was a little too thick. That looks much better now.
Okay, yeah, it's more of like a, I don't know what you call that. Paste.
Like, well, not as thick as a paste. I would say maybe like an apple butter consistency. With a chunky apple butter.
Okay, so
now
you recommend how much?
Let's take it. Let's do another taste test. I'm just gonna do a different spoon.
Did you? Okay.
I licked this one off. So I got a new spoon. Taste test.
I guess we should look for the fork.
This one is much easier to be able to just follow.
Yeah, that's good. And it's lemony.
It's lemony
and honey.
It's honey.
Yeah.
So then, what you would do when you feel something coming on, or especially in your throat or whatever, it's like that scratch or that sharp tickle or the pain or something. You would just eat.
They're kicking snow down into my foot, and it's inside me.
We spoke too soon. You want me to help you?
So basically, you would try to eat like half of this.
We're doing a little video
at once.
Okay. I'll show you after.
Or as much as you can. Basically.
There you go.
Is it better?
A little bit.
Okay. Snow down the neck. No one loves that.
So it makes about a cup, and if you try to eat as much as you can, eat half of it, and then the next morning, and then like go to bed, and then the next morning the other half.
Okay. So you don't eat this daily as a preventative. You could, but
I think you could do whatever you wanted with it.
Yeah, I think like for someone like that's dealing with inflammation, I think it would be great to eat it every day.
Probably, yeah.
Right? Because you can want to get that inflammation out of your body. Like Tanner's got the Crohn's, so we take the pills, we take turmeric and stuff, but you could also
you could make it raw,
take some of this,
Yeah, that would be a good idea. I've never tried to do it long term, just because because it is it's like work intensive, and then I forget to when I'm feeling well. But you could take a little bit every day, and it wouldn't ever do bad. Like it would always help your body. When your body is acutely sick, though, then you want to take as much as you can, because you just the more you can get of all of the ginger and the garlic into you, the more.
So it can stay in the fridge though for a long time, probably.
I don't know exactly how long it will keep it. Like, we don't have it around very long because we like it and we use it right up. So I would say it probably could last at least a week, just because the lemon might keep it, and the garlic, like all of the things in there, would probably be somewhat antimicrobial as well.
Right.
The honey for sure. So I'm sure it would keep at least a week.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much longer after
Yes, I guess you would have
I think
to
it would be better to make it fresh.
fresh, yeah. I guess you're right. That's a labor of love.
Yeah.
It didn't take us too long though.
No, it takes me usually
just-
around 15-20 minutes to get everything chopped up and in there.
I seem to handle garlic pretty well.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the Italian. That's what everybody says. The Italians, we love garlic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I like it too. It's just this seems to encapsulate it a little bit and help it get through my gut easier.
Thank you.
You're welcome.